Should be live. Let's see. Says we are live. Okay. Hey yo. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna do just like the previous streams. I'm just gonna chill and do some scripts, some fixes, some script updates and stuff. This one will probably be a bit shorter, but anyway, let's get started. I have my notes. I'm not gonna go through all of these probably, but at least some of them, I suppose. Anyway, let's see. Naturia cherries, polish. Now, when something generic like this, there was probably not any like specific thing that was wrong, but like generally something needs to be fixed here. If this guy's from your field to your grave by an opponent's card, you can pass down up to 2 from your deck in the face down defense position. Let's see. Naturia cherries. Okay. Special summon, single trigger does not need a demonster flag because it's a single trigger effect. It can be activated in the demonster by default. Delay, so it doesn't miss timing. If this guy is sent from your field to your graveyard, event to grave, list itself, condition. Which controller is you? Okay. Isn't player. Okay, so this is a little wrong, yeah. So the issue here. So it checks that the reason player is different than the triggering player. Triggering player is you. You're going to activate this effect. The problem is that if this card is sent to the graveyard by game mechanics, for example, if it was equipped to something and the monster it was equipped to gets destroyed, let's say relinquished, then it's sent to graveyard by game mechanics, not by a specific player. In that case, the reason player is player none. So this check, if reason player is player none, this check will be true because it's different than TP. But in that case, it should not activate because it was not sent from the opponent by the opponent. So that's a slight inaccuracy here. So instead, we should be checking that RP is specifically the opposite of TP. It was controlled TP, so it was from your field. It was on your side. And we have previous location. We use is previous location. Okay, so it was on the field, it was on your side, and the reason play was your opponent. Okay. You have room, there's something to special summon in your deck, face down defense position. This SP filter just to be a little more clear as to what it does. Category special summon location deck, okay. So Ash can negate it. And then you special summon up to 2 from your deck and face defense position. So it is how many zones you have, how many free monster zones you have. If you don't have any, stop here. If Blue Spirit is in play, then you have 1. A matching group. This is kind of weird. What the hell is this? Select yes, no. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna change this a little bit. So what this does is it takes the group, gets 2 of them, special summon steps the first one, reveals it, and then if there's a second one and the player says yes, special summon steps that one, reveals it, and then completes everything. This is so roundabout. So we are going to not need any of this. Okay, so okay, city is changed to the minimum between 2 and city. City is how many zones we have at this point. So if we have 3 empty zones, city is gonna be 2. And then if Blue Spirit is in play, it's gonna be 1, and then we select from 1 up to city, which is gonna be either 2 or 1, depending on whether Blue Spirit is up. And how many zones? Obviously, if we only have 1 zone, it's gonna be 1 regardless. Okay, so we select. We do need the hint message here. I'm gonna add it in a minute. Okay. So I reckon this should be fine. Select. If you selected something special, some of them face down, face in the first position. Reveal them to the opponent. Okay. Now I am going to test it because it's kind of a medium-sized change, I guess. Let's test it and see if it actually works properly now. Slicing from the pet to your graveyard by an opponent's card. Okay, so we need more cards in our decks, and I can just attack. Okay, I can just use Silent Whoopee attack into it, and it should trigger. Even if it's by battle, it's considered to be by the opponents. Yep. Okay, I can select up to 2. Finish if I want on the first one. Summon, reveal both. Okay. That's good then. Okay, so now 2 cherries is completed. Let me just make some room here so I know which ones I've already done and which ones I haven't. Next up, Mist Valley, Thunderlord, Small Polish. This is a Synchro. Okay, let's see. Mist Valley, Thunderlord. Once per turn, quick effect. Target one other card you control. Return that target to the hand. If you do, this card gains 500. Return to hand and increase attack. Okay, so it needs any tuner and then non-tuner Miss Valleys. Okay. Hand attack change. Quick go. Target damage step. Just fix the order here. Free chain. Timing damage step, yes. Range master zone. I could also change these a little bit. Speed calm, speed DG. Because similarly we're gonna change these two. In any case, 1 per 10. Okay, so it's just okay. Not after damage calculation has already been reached. That's the standard. We could actually do this as a one-liner. We should make this an ox probably, but whatever. Not now. Okay, target one other card you control. Get it to the hand, except itself. Someone fail, you control it. Can return to the hand, and it's different than this card. So that was wrong with attack with direction. I mean target with direction. Return to hand, target. Return that target. Okay. No late effect, and now. Okay. It does say return that target to the hand, meaning that it still needs to be a correct target, so it still needs to be a card you control. So if it's not related anymore, or the opponent controls it, return end, or this this says 0. Or not is location hand. So if it's not related, it's gonna go through these checks one by one basically. If it's related, it's gonna check here, and then it's gonna perform this, and then it's gonna check this. And if it's related, you control it. It goes back to the hand. It's sent to the hand. It actually ends up in the hand. Then it does not go through this return. And instead it continues. If it's face down or not related. Oh, it checks this here. Well, okay. Increase attack. It gains 500 till the end of this turn. Okay, that seems fine. Okay. So that should also be good. In this route of Mirage transformation, should check for zones in the cost. What's this one? W Ninja, they will master your opponent's greatest pass on to your field. This turn is a ninja. West cast on the field. Okay, so for the activation. Yeah, so it checks the zones here. The issue is that since you tributed an Ninja monster, you're emptying out a zone. So if you have full monster zones with a ninja, you can tribute that and target something as best on it. So this should be inside this, I suppose. Or rather, actually it does check it here. Instead, the problem is that it does also check this, so we just need to remove this. Because this socks, if I recall correctly, checks and makes sure that, including the one you're tributing, you have an empty master zone, main master zone. And what you're tributing is this, it's a ninja. So this should be fine, I think. Okay. Little Beast Tyranno should check that it's face up before applying the attack boost. It's supposed to be somewhere, it gains attack. Probably that part. This. So if you destroy, and this card is related, then someone type tribute and the label. Okay, yeah, this also needs to check that it's face up here. Let's see, it's face up. Then gain attack. Okay, so this is correct. It's a then. Okay. That was also pretty simple. Shell Knight polishing. Okay. Again, one of those generic notes. This guy's normal summoned. Change the defense position. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. This guy's okay. Let's see. Position. They should also have category damage. Okay. Single to girl. This is just stylistic choices. Summon success, yes. It does list for subfusion. Okay. So when normal summon, change the defense position. If you do damage. Type position. Well, that's correct, yes, but also you should check that it can actually change positions. Oh, let's see. We don't need this because it doesn't target. Now, what's the enemy controller? What's the function to check whether it can change this one? So it can change position. Right, and then when it resolves, it's face up, that position related to the effect, since position of face up defense, and if you do inflict damage, does this return something like an enter boolean? Let me check. Oops, that's wrong. I need Discord. Because right now it's gonna try and change the position and then do damage regardless of whether the position changing was successful. Change, pause. It returns an int, so probably the number of cards that were actually changed. In which case, it should just be part of the if. Higher than 0. Does it need to be face up? I'm not sure about this one. Like if it's changed to face down position by the time it resolves, should it not change itself to face up position? Let me see if there's any rulings, because I am not certain how it should work. Shell knight. Come on, database, you can load. Okay, shell knight. Okay, there are no rulings. Like Q&A questions, I mean. Look at the Japanese text. Maybe it's more clear. I feel like it should still work, because I mean, it's a change from face down to face up defense position. Although it's unclear from the there are no rulings, and the text is not very precise about it. So, but I'm gonna make the executive decision and say that it should work. Seems to be attack position. Although, no, wait. Change this guy's defense position. I mean, I'm not sure actually. Okay, for now I'm just gonna leave it at this, and maybe I'll investigate more later. Maybe there's a different card with a ruling, but I can't go on a search for now for this right now. I'm just gonna leave it at this for now. Okay. Right, the second effect. Search or fossil fusions, press some. To hand search, special summon, single trigger, delay, battle destroyed, so a battle or sent to the graveyard by a card effect. Okay, separate as two effects, which is probably okay, but maybe we could make it a single effect instead. Because in either case, it needs to go to the graveyard. Oh wait, no, it does not. It gets to a battle or sent to the graveyard. So if it's destroyed by battle and then banished, it should trigger. Let me go back to the ruling page. Still have it open. It's got effect. Let's see. What is it? Yeah, okay. So if it's destroyed and then banished, it should trigger. So it needs to be two different effects. Because a single event to grave is not gonna work for that case. So right, THTG. Or rather, okay, THCon, this is the event to grave condition. Which is okay, but we could, it's very short, so we could just we could do this. And then, what does it actually do again? Add one level 8 rock from your deck to your hand, or if Fossil Fusion is in your grave, you can spell someone instead. Okay. Let's see, CK, you have room, and there is a Fossil Fusion in your graveyard. You don't need to make this a separate filter. If you just be parameter in the function here. Is it this much? It's level 8, it's a rock, and you can add to your hand, or it can be special summoned and check is true. So typically you see this and you would check that you have enough zones, but in this case it needs to also check that Fossil Fusion is there, so I get the existence of this, but let me update this part. Card is code. Fossil Fusion here at the end. So we don't need this. I'm just gonna, this is fine, but I'm gonna rename it to Fossil Check, so it's a little more clear what it actually does. It's too long. It's too long. I'll go back to this. Okay, so it's a level 8 rock in your deck, and you can search. You can add to the hand, or you can special summon it, and this and Fossil Check is true. Now this should have 2 possible operation infos. One for special summoning, one for searching from the deck. Just to be a little more precise. And then when it resolves, check is here. You select the card, whatever it's gonna be. I see, so we could change this to a what's the function called? To hand or else. Let's see. So instead, take one for special summon. Okay, like this. Okay, this part, let's see. How we're going to translate this part exactly. What else does it do? For the rest of this turn, you cannot activate cards with the effects of cards with the same name as that card. So if you successfully add something, or special summon something, the restriction is applied. Okay. Alright, so to hand or else, and then the or else part is going to be the special summoning in our case. I guess SC. And then the condition should be Fossil Check, and it can be special summoned. So summon it, face up. Okay. The string might need to be fixed later, but that's just what it is. Okay. If not, see the return right before this. I think everything else is handled. And then the restriction, let's see. Cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same name. The target. So this is for the client here. We could put this in here actually. Just need to put the description as well. Yes, we don't need this. So you cannot activate anything that matches this filter pretty much, which says that it needs to be the same as the label object scope. Now, one small inaccuracy here. It's better to, it's more correct to pass the code itself. The same name, yeah. Because that way you're passing the specific name this card had in the specific instance. If you pass and you perform the checks with a specific name, if you pass the card object itself, and the name of that specific card changes for whatever reason by a different effect, then the calculations here are going to be done with the new name in mind, not the name you had when you added to your hand. So that's why this is a little wrong. Activate. Okay. Test it out because it's a decent change. So normal summon, switch to defense, do damage, and it's about battle stimulated by opponent's card effect. Set to level 8 rock. What's the level 8 rock? And we can special summon to rock. Cannot be. Let's just say Grand Mark, I guess. Also fusion. Spell goods. And you can activate. Oh yeah, how do we test this? Same name. Is there a different one with a better effect? Or an easier to use effect? Must be sent by card effect. Lock Dragon, no. Okay, this one. Must put that you can test within this position. That's very easy to test. Okay, so we just need almost per turn. Okay. Super battle is gonna be this one. Card effect is gonna be that one. So let's see, we just need an opponent. Okay, well, there's a typo somewhere. Line 51 apparently. Or rather, line 50. There's an end missing here. Okay. $53. Oh, okay. It's here instead. I see. Okay. Okay, good. So summon, switch, damage. Okay. And then if Dark Hole is used, trigger. You can only have the hand because Fossil Fusion is not in the grid. Oh yeah, actually. Actually, now that I think about it, we cannot have a specific string because the name attachment, yeah, so it's like sank. So we cannot have the card specific name in the string, like affected by Cell Knight, cannot activate cards the effects of this guy. So in these cases we don't put a string in the effect. Okay. And although this string might be wrong, but we'll see it. Now let's try with Fossil Fusion integrated. So the second part also with Battle Destruction. Okay. Yes. Okay, so this is like this because it was a question before, the way it was scripted earlier. Special summon. And then I cannot use its effect. Okay, but now I can. Okay, that's fine. We just need to change the string. It's gonna happen separately. That's good. Let me just note. String change needed. It's already been 37 minutes. I'm gonna do a little bit more and then I'm gonna stop probably. Okay, so I think this, okay, yeah, this was really simple. And face skin timing on this guy. But the quick effect, I guess. Yeah. E3 set hint timing 0 timing and face or other timings. Let's do timings check monster E. Yeah. So when a monster is placed on the field, also in the end phase of the opponent's turn. Okay. Blackwing Chinook. Timing down step in your turn as well. It's a quick effect. Yeah, so when you attack, even in your turn, it's gonna prompt you, not only the opponent's turn. Okay. Stone Dragon's return can target a face down monster? Question mark. Now, since there's a question mark, it's like not confirmed. They won't banish monsters by some of your field. Maybe somebody randomly reported it with no replay or something, and I noted it down. This checks face up. So I don't see any merit to that comment. Whatever it was. Yeah, this looks correct. Ancient Guild Drill shouldn't prevent the card from being used as a cost. I vaguely remember looking at the rules for this. The spell cannot be activated. In the past, I think the text was like cannot be used or something. So this needs to go. Can we see anything else I could polish here though? Doesn't dual set return int? I think it does. Let's see. S set. It returns an int. Yes. Okay. So we should check that as well. So this should be here. This should be here. like G is not used anywhere else, so we don't need this extra line. Cannot be activated this turn. Cannot trigger. If you control nation game master, discard one card, set one from your deck. Okay. Let's name this set filter. It's a spell, settable. This checks that we have an empty, like a spell trap zone, or if it's a field spell, it ignores the check. Discard something as a cost up here. Accept this card. Condition: you control a face-up ancient game master. This could be changed to face-up filter. Card is set card that. Remove this. Activate free chain. String ID. Which reminds me, we could also have put a string on this, like kind of like its effects or whatever. I don't remember which string it is, but something like Hulk. I'll figure out a specific string later. That's all we need, right? Yeah. Let me try it out and see what it says. Insecure drill. I need an ancient gear monster, ancient gear, and I'm gonna set any spell. Okay, so that string is not exactly correct, but I'll figure out if there's a better one later. Let me just note it down, I guess. Improve string. Okay. Tactical exchanger, small polish. I think I remember this one is something with a zone checking. Or was it already fixed, maybe? They don't face a monster you control, destroy, and if you dispatch someone rocket with different range and frame, they go great. Get him zone count. The visiting target. Oh yeah, I see the problem. But it's not a problem, but yeah, he's checking location on field. He set up master, and then manually checking that it's a master here. Okay, there we go. What does it do exactly? Okay. They don't face a monster you control, destroy. If you do special rocket with a different original name from your deck gradient, you can only move with that. Destroy special summon. Set description. Activate target for chain once per turn. You target a face up monster you control. So it's location master zone. It's in your master zone. There's nothing about this being a different other. Yeah, I don't know why this card is being excluded. This card itself makes no sense. Let's filter one. I mean, sure, you cannot target itself to. Like, I mean, cannot target itself, probably that's where it comes from, but this card is not a monster, Although, wait. Ah, shit, this, I know. It's for junk collector, huh? God damn it. I hate junk collector. That card is stupid. So when junk collector checks if you can copy this, I'm talking about this guy. Balance itself and normal trap again, apply the balance effect. The traps effect. So it needs to actually see that she has a proper target apart from junk collector himself. That's annoying. In any case, select target, destroy, special summon, deco grave, and the target says face up, you have room, and there is something in your deco graveyard, original code, it's a rocket, can be special summoned, with a different original name, okay? And then it resolves. If it's target, we don't need that. If it's related, then you destroy it. And you still have room. Select matching card, special summon. Okay. This is correct. Now, why is this filter number 1? There's no this filter 2. Okay. Much better. Okay, let's see. Maziki mapped at random. First target operation. What's this about? Fusion summon or ritual summon doesn't target anything. A little complicated script because it can do both fusion and ritual at the same time. Right, this one. What the hell? This is not used anywhere. And this doesn't target at all anyway, so this is just a nil parameter. Yeah, it's just not used. So it's probably left over from some copy paste. Well, okay. Right, and how long has it been? 48. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Because it's getting a little late. So yeah, I fixed a few things. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'm gonna go push the fixes now. These ones probably. And yeah, take care. Bye bye.